My name's Tom Shakespeare. I'm Professor of Disability Research here at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. And with my colleague Shafa Hamid and our friend Lizzie Kiyama from Kenya, we wrote this paper, Actions Not Words, all about the anniversary of the ICPD. And we were really pleased to be in the journal Sexual and Reproductive Health Matters, so thank you. And we were really pleased that ICPD opened up this space. It was pioneering to talk about the reproductive rights, the sexual rights of women and men with disabilities. That was ahead of its time. But our title is Actions Not Words. And we are frustrated that less has been done, little has been done to address these rights and these needs. Ironically, the HIV epidemic did make providers realise that they had to reach the 15% of the population who had disabilities. Blind folk, deaf folk, people with intellectual disabilities were at increased risk in the epidemic. And so you saw mainstream service providers, disabled people's organisations offering particularly comprehensive sexuality education. But beyond that, we feel, particularly in the area of research, there's less been done. And the situation has changed since ICPD. In 2006, the UN General Assembly passed the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. And this is an opportunity. Article 23, respect for home and family. Article 25, about health, specifies sexuality, sexual and reproductive rights. I mistake, not sexuality. Sexuality was in the draft and it was removed. But it's still an entry point, this article and this convention. We need to talk about the fact that the rights of persons with disabilities are not just health, education, work, but also sexual and reproductive rights. That persons with disabilities, particularly women and girls with disabilities, are disproportionately at risk of sterilisation, forced treatment, contraception, abortion against their will, and then their rights to be women and men like everybody else, enjoying sexuality, sexual reproductive rights like everybody else, are not realised. And at the moment we're reviewing the literature because what we want to find are interventions that address these rights and meet these needs. And I think these are of two kinds. Either we remove barriers so that mainstream services are truly universal, accessible to all, in line with our commitments about health more generally, or, and sometimes this is necessary, we target responses at persons with disabilities who might otherwise be excluded. So mainstreaming and targeting, that's the twin track approach. And that's not controversial. The UN, the disabled people's organisations, we want that. And so the challenge is, in this anniversary of the ICPD, in this conference in Nairobi, can we truly address these rights? Can we make sure that the billion disabled people in the world are not excluded from sexual and reproductive health and rights, and that our pleasure, above all, is understood, respected and included? Thank you.